Welcome to the McKinney Podcast. We celebrate what makes us unique by nature. Ryan and Laura O'Dowd of the Wayback Barn and O'Dowd Photography. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
This feels like a long time coming, even though we just had this plugged in from 2 days ago. And you, Fred put the word out. It was like, hey, we had 2 cancellations, so we need 2 people. And you raised your hand, and here we are. And it's as we talked about, before we hit record. I've known you guys for a decade before either one of us were in McKinney, and here we are. And I'll tell the origin story at some point, or you can tell me like your side of it. Back in 2015. So
Stone Ages.
Yeah, man,
That was a long time ago.
A decade ago.
So I guess you only had 2 kids at that point, then, right?
We had them real quick.
Yeah, they had 3.
We had 3.
Yep.
I remember doing a bridal show past my due date with the 3rd. And that was remarkable. I mean, people stopped by like, whoa.
Good marketing strategy.
When's your baby coming? Like, 2 days ago, actually. It's when my due date was. And I told him, this is not sustainable. I cannot just keep having babies.
Yeah, but you could just rest a camera right there, right?
So we need a tripod. You got a good bump. So
It was a beating.
yeah.
Wow.
So
She's
what was
11
the
now.
kid's schedule? Because you've got 2 that are less than 2 years apart, right?
Correct.
Okay. And how old are they now?
15, almost 14 this week, and 11.
Wow. Okay. As I knew there was a diaper baby when we met
Yes.
you guys.
Yep, that was our last one.
Yeah. And it was like, I don't know how old. It was boy, girl, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Good memory.
Yeah. And it was like, wow, those are young kids. And there's 3 of them. Like,
There are.
that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how people that aren't parents think things and then they become parents and they regret things they used to think?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the whole like people grumbling on an airplane, and then you become parents and you're like, I feel like I should go apologize to everyone I never
That's
did
right.
that.
Or go help that poor mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was like, hey, do you want me to like burp the baby? Hey,
Yes.
I can figure
I
eight
can
sway.
take a loop and bounce
Yeah.
the baby.
Hey, you know what? I can help instead of just like rah, 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 rah. It's like, yeah. So having 3 young ones at the same time is like solidarity, you guys. Yeah.
We survived.
And it must have been hard.
It was wild. Still is wild.
It is. It's wild. And
Builds resilience.
Yeah.
Okay, so, people want to know, who's easier to raise, boys or girls?
Ooh, that's hard.
They're gonna have different answers, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Boys are louder. for
Just
the
our
most
boy.
part, but
Little-
we have loud girls.
Yeah, and our boy is extra loud.
He's actually
He has a lot of words.
Well, he's leading
honest.
the child parade, right? So,
Mhm.
he's got to set that example.
The child parade.
That's right.
You can't have inside comments and stuff that people listening and watching don't know about. Do you have some sort of inside information of their stuff?
No, I'm
Because
just
I don't know what the child parade is.
It's like, when you
For
have
the pack.
Yeah, that's right. When you have more than one child, there's the one
Oh,
that wants to
I
take
thought that was like an activity at the Wayback Barn.
No,
The
I
child
follow.
parade.
I
That's
got
right.
it. I'm with you.
That was Fred's attempt to the segue.
That's right.
Okay, wow. Then just James in this region right here, which is hard because I'm pretty tall. So,
That's right.
okay, so you guys were the dynamic duo, O'Dowd Photography, and that happened as like the main family income for a period of time.
Yep.
And yeah, how did we get to that point? You guys obviously have been married for a while. You have 3 kids that are in either a teen or a preteen era of things. How did this become a thing? Like, how'd you guys meet?
Us meet. So we met a long time ago.
In kindergarten.
We were in elementary school together.
Really?
Here
Had a
in
crush on-
Texas?
Yes, Houston area.
She had a crush on me in 5th grade.
Let's go.
My claim
Let's
to,
go.
Claim to fame.
I had a really big red glasses, and
Did
got
you have
really
a bowl
big-
haircut or anything that you're just looking back on was
I think
cringy?
I had a perm.
Oh,
It was not pretty.
that's right. Because we're relatively close to
Yeah.
the same age. Like, yeah, I'm 41. You guys are
41.
around there. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's not. It's okay. Yeah.
55.
Yep. But
Just
he's
a little bit older.
he's Filipino, so he looks like he's 45.
Age well, yeah.
Not a single gray hair up there, is there?
Asian don't
No.
raisin. Actually, when Elizabeth sees this episode, she's going to comment, there's gray hair. But, the light and the shine, you catch me in the right light, you'll be like, I call it the winter soldier, boy, because that joker stands up straight and tall, and you cannot knock it down.
Yeah.
When I get a haircut, when Elizabeth cuts my hair, everything's even. And by the next day, the Winter Soldier with that one mechanical arm was like, yes.
Okay, so back to the high school sweethearts or fifth grade sweethearts.
Fifth grade,
Sorry.
Yeah.
He wasn't interested in
What
me.
took
in
you
fifth
so
grade.
long? Like
For the-
kindergarten, did you kick dirt on him at the
So it's
playground
kind-
so he would know?
So there's like a dork scale. So she was kind of a dork.
Oh, no.
And then
So you allowed to say
and then
that?
I became
You were
a dork.
cool? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
So-
you became a dork?
I don't know. I mean, more so. So it kind of.
I don't think she
Yeah,
realized
but
it.
All right.
he's been the SS Dreamboat your whole life. So even when he was dorky, you're like, man, that's a good looking dorky.
I thought he was funny. He was
Funny
the
or funny looking?
He was the funny one.
Why are you trying to draw people off
I
sides?
just want to make sure.
Trying to get me in trouble.
Well, no, he confessed. So no, you're not hiding anything right here.
No.
You know, because listen, this is unscripted. This is unscripted.
Okay, so how in the world did this become a thing? She's chasing you. You're not into her because
really
she's a
chasing
dork.
in fifth grade.
chasing, but
Been throwing dirt at you on the playground and saying, "Hey, want to go to the dance with me?" Or what?
Well, we were team captains together on like a PE team.
Do you remember this?
no.
Oh,
What?
Allegedly.
Remember?
see,
Oh,
Like,
allegedly.
do you
Dude,
like-
we need to have like a hashtag unscripted hot seat. What you talking about, Willis?
Okay, we would sit together on the bus.
Do you remember that?
We're both super competitive,
Okay.
and we would map out our kickball field with our players and strategize like, you don't want all the weakest links, on the same side. And so I remember because he misspelled my name.
Oh. How did you spell Laura? Was
Yes, Lara, like it,
Lara.
like you say it in Texas.
there Laura?
It is a funny
Not
Spanish
Laura.
name.
Laura.
La Lura.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're
So at what point did
you're
you come around?
strategizing kickball? Really?
Yes, together. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's when you knew he was the one.
We did. We won the whole tournament. I'm very pleased.
What
We
school do
won
you
it.
go to that has a kickball tournament?
Well, it was like all kinds of sports. It was like the ultimate end of year Olympics.
This was in the
I don't
80s
know.
and 90s when.
Back when they had real sports.
I don't know.
And participation trophies didn't
So
exist.
I was into
So
it.
freshman year, I went to a different high school than her. Sophomore year, back to the same high school. She invited me to hang out with their friend group because she's like, "Oh, look at that
I
sad
feel
boy
bad
with no
for him.
friends."
Look at that sad boy.
Yeah.
So from there, joined in with her friend group, and the rest is history.
Yeah, we started dating our sophomore year. We did break up a couple times, but for the most
Who
part,
who dumped who? Whom?
let's see. The first time you did at a concert.
Well, we
At
he
a
didn't-
concert.
he didn't ask for details.
I just thought that was maybe relevant. I don't know.
So do you remember
It's
that?
not New Year's Eve.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, that's mine. Ooh. But as a concert, okay, so
See how the
is it-
turns
that's
table.
right. Is it like a high
I did my
school
research.
concert, or is it like are we talking like Backstreet Boys
I
level
think it was
concert?
Third Eye Blind.
It was.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Good choice of concerts.
Yeah, it was not my favorite. So, but we got back together. We were apart a couple months, and then after that, junior year of high school, we were pretty much together through college. So we dated almost 6 solid years.
Mhm. And we're engaged for like a year.
A chunk of the end of it, yeah. And then we got married the week after we graduated college.
All right, shout out. What's your college?
Texas A&M.
That was a
Bogus.
pretty weak whoop.
That was
It was.
Yeah.
I didn't want to like.
And she was the only whooper. He had no whoop.
Yeah. What's?
Where's the whoop,
Broken?
man? Is your whoop
No,
broken?
I-
mean,
I don't tend to just
you've earned your Z privileges, right?
random whoop, but
That seemed to.
guess we're going that route.
Well, now you can't do it because it's just
No,
too late. Too on
too
the
late.
The moment's gone.
Can we re
No, nah, bro. This is there's no cuts, no edits. The only thing I cut
Unscripted.
was when I had to turn off my Microsoft Teams there because nobody wants to see me fiddle with my computer during a podcast episode.
Sure.
But yeah, so you guys, at what point did you decide you're going to do a family business and do the photography thing? Because you both had like jobs before that, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, so I worked for I helped plan a church, and I did photography for the real money
Mhm.
and then raised some support for the additional. And then when that church didn't work out, it was a decision, do I go back into the corporate world, or we had a couple weddings on the book at the time, or do we see if this can work? So we're like, let's just try it. Let's see if it'll work. She was like the second shooter on a crew, and we're like, it was like right when we just had one kiddo, 2 kiddos, so not
I was
smart.
pregnant with a third. Yeah.
but it was one of those like, try it now or don't try it at all. And we tried it and we kept getting business and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
So it freed us up to kind of live a different life where we could do things during the week when everything wasn't crowded, and we just enjoyed that side. The kids were young. It didn't really matter. So that kind of began us doing something together.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's just a different world.
It's a different world.
One, it's a different world being a creative at all, being any kind of creative.
Yep.
You know, whether you're a freelancer doing graphic design in front of a computer screen or you're shooting weddings and portraiture or whatever, the creative life is different. But when that's your main income, like when we met, it was my side hustle. I was working as an insurance agent, you know, back when I was a farmer's agent, and I probably made more money shooting weddings than I did as an insurance agent back then, because I was a solo operator, agency of one, not even a real agency. I was just a guy.
Yep. So
I had so much admiration for you, you know, right off the bat, because I mean, creatives. Some creatives are territorial. You're not. You know, I certainly wasn't then because I was a part-timer. You don't get to be territorial when you're a part-timer. You know, I was just walking by your booth and I was like, "Ooh, well, that's good. Oh, that's good. I like that." Because I mean, game respects game. Photographers know when they see another photographer who's really good. Like, there's a lot of, "Oh, nice, yeah." So they instantly was like, "I don't know who this guy is, but I need to know him." And then, you know, I don't know how the conversation got started. I probably was awkwardly like, "Hey, man, cool pictures." And then, there.
It was refreshing for us because so many photographers would pretend that they weren't photographers and come by our booth, and they'd like...
Could tell they were scoping it.
We'd ask them questions. We'd give them, you know, material, ask them about their wedding date, and they just didn't have all the answers. They're like, "Are you a photographer?" And so you just came up and like... You weren't hiding anything.
Yeah.
And that is...
I got nothing to hide.
We appreciated that because so many were just like, "Hey, he's doing something and I'm going to kind of sneak my way in," or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, at that point, I was shooting probably 7-8 weddings a year. And it was literally just extra money to help make ends meet. Yep. We didn't have kids back then. Looking at our bills now, it's like...
Right.
What did we spend our money on? We didn't have any bills back then.
Totally.
No kids. We had a starter home in Plano. It was like, geez, I mean, your family's total bills for the entire month are like $6,000, including mortgage and car payment. It's like, what did we spend money on back then?
Young, dumb, and having fun.
Oh my gosh.
So, time and money. What did we do with it all?
I don't have any idea. We had no idea how good we had it back then, right?
Yeah, if you could live backwards.
Yeah. Speaking of living backwards, have you met Elizabeth, Fred's wife? Yeah, it's kind of Benjamin Button situation.
She is gorgeous. I had to admit, you know.
She's very pretty.
When we're, of course,
how do you not age? Like, she looks exactly like she looked. Like, I see pictures of your wife from 25 years ago, and I'm like, girl, you got more style, better wardrobe. Like,
yeah,
you keep an eye on.
You look better now than you did 25 years ago. Like,
I tell her that.
This version of Elizabeth makes that version of Elizabeth look like Goodwill Elizabeth.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know, it's one of those things that I tell people all the time. You know, if somebody has to be married to a supermodel, it might as well be me. You know, I didn't choose this, but we're getting, you know, because our anniversary is in December, so typically in December I start posting all of the way back and the throwback photos, and the people are still like, "Who is that?"
Yeah.
Who is that? I'm like, "Oh, it's Elizabeth." They're like, "That looks nothing like her." So, mid, late 80s, she had the perm thing going on. And, you know, now she tells people, you know, she's chemically dependent because she's blonde. But when she looks at her old photos, she's like,
"You went there."
Yeah, no, she went there. I'm just repeating just the facts. And she'll tell people that, you know, that's who she was, but this is who she is now. And I'm like, I'm not fighting it. I'm here for it.
Well, I mean, so they say it's not the years, it's the mileage.
Mm-hmm.
I will point out that Ryan and I look our age, and our wives do not look their ages at all. So yeah, that's whatever you're doing is working. Whatever it was like,
that's whatever he's doing is working. Because you know, probably the biggest stressor in a wife's life is her husband.
I think it's just staying out of her way and making sure that things run the way they're supposed to. Right?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys decide to have a kickoff career in photography, second shooting. Obviously, you step away to be a at least part-time professional mom, because you're still actively involved in the business while raising 3 littles.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? Talk about those challenges for a second, because it's hard enough having, what was it, 3 under 4? Is that what you had? Yeah.
Yep.
3 under 4 while running a family business. You're not a dual income family. One of you is a professional mom and helps out with the business where she
I
can.
like the professional mom.
Well, yeah.
Which,
Oh, I learned that a long time
Except
ago.
you're not getting paid.
You're not a stay-at-home mom. You're a
and
professional.
also, aren't we all winging it? I don't know that any of us are professionals.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you are a professional because that's where most of your effort goes.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's-
So if you look at it from a percentage basis, you're a professional mom. Your side hustle is helping your husband's photography
That's right.
business.
Well, he would joke that I had his dream job because he would like pack my camera bag. I literally show up, help shoot the wedding, go home, and that is my job.
Yeah, you don't
He does
edit.
all the editing.
you don't
he does
publish.
all the
Yeah, people would ask,
client interaction.
why is it called Ryan O'Dowd Photography? And I was like, well, when we started, like it started just me, and then we're like, let's do weddings, and we already had kind of a following, so we just kept it, and then
Yeah.
well, it just worked.
At what point did you drop the Ryan and just call it O'Dowd Photography?
Never did.
Oh, really?
Still
It's still
Ryan
Ryan.
Photography.
How about that?
You are so humble. You're just an angel. Letting him get away with that all these years.
I mean, it's okay.
I pack her bag. She just
That's right.
So the running joke running here at RiskWell is Allison runs the place. I just talk to people and sell stuff.
Right.
Hey,
So
everybody's got their lane.
That's right. And
Helpful.
FredShots, we're a photo business. I'm the photo. She's the business. I don't touch
Nice.
calendar. I don't touch cash. I just touch cameras.
if you touch cash, you're likely to buy something that I suggested to you.
That's right. That's
I get
why.
in trouble.
That's right.
So she's
yeah.
preventing that. I
That's
think.
right.
with 3 littles, and it's different times. We had 4 or 5 because we did some fostering in there. She had to be on that, so
Yeah.
we basically ran it like she's a second shooter. Like she shoots the wedding, she gives me the card. Like she just shows up, shoots. I do the business, I do the marketing, I do the things,
Yeah.
all that stuff, because her plate was over full with mom.
Children.
So let me get this straight. You're at a gig. She shows up. She holds out her hand. You put a camera in it. She goes, hands it back, and then bails.
Basically, it was in a bag, but yeah, that's.
I mean,
pretty
that
much
does
what
sound like a dream job.
It's a
Now,
dream.
mind you,
Especially
I was
those
home-
weeks where you're like
When you've got
charging all the
2 or
batteries.
3.
Yeah.
right. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
It's-
He charged my batteries.
So when you
Put the
second
cards on
shot
the
for me,
computer.
I was just like, I don't want to charge 2 cameras batteries. I'm just going to call James.
Yeah. The only time I ever second shot for you. Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay,
That
'cause
one time.
I have only.
It was a
asked
scheduling conflict.
handful of
Yeah.
things. Yeah. I mean,
I
if,
just
like, a
thought
dude
you
was
didn't
in the
ask me back
hospital or
because I
something.
wasn't a very good second shooter.
Nope. He had me, and I'm free, so
You can't beat the price.
it can't be the
$3.99, baby. There you go. Man. Okay, so the Ryan O'Dowd Photography, not O'Dowd Photography, but I'm not going to go there because, I mean, that's a choice you made, and you're just so generous about it. At what point did you guys decide, hey, let's do something in addition to the photography? Because you haven't stopped it yet. You still have the photography business.
Yes. Yep.
Still doing weddings and portraiture, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Families, seniors, all the portraiture stuff,
Yep.
other than headshots, because that's just a different kind of portrait.
Very different kind. We do them, but not much of them.
Yeah.
irregularly. Yeah.
So at what point did you decide, hey, you know what? Let's move to the country and have a
Mhm.
barn. Because when we took, and Charlie was 18 months old,
Mhm.
he's now 8. So you guys have been there
This
6 and
year
a
will
half
be 10 years.
at that house.
Mhm.
Okay. So you were using it basically as a prop
Yep.
for your photography stuff for a while.
Yep.
The barn. Hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, amazing prop. Like, because those pictures,
Cool.
we still have those pictures up.
So y'all
Wow.
have family pictures in front of the barn?
Yeah.
See?
Cool.
Charlie is, we have the
Okay.
blanket on the grass with the barn in the background. 18-month-old Charlie standing with his hand on the barn.
Throwing them up. I mean,
I love those pictures. Those are amazing pictures. So
Cool.
it's the barn starts out as a prop for
mhm.
your photography business,
Yes.
and then it becomes something else. Tell that story.
Okay, so summer of 2021, and this was still like COVID, right? So
Yeah.
everyone's desperate for some joy. We took a family vacation to the YMCA of the Rockies in Colorado, which I feel like is their best kept secret. What's so cool about the place is there's so much like right there on site for everyone to do, and it's all outside. or almost entirely. So we like ate every meal outside. There was a mini golf course there that we did like multiple times a day. It was so fun. They had like rock climbing walls and gaga ball courts and yard games like out the wazoo, fields to play in, basketball courts, all kinds of fun stuff. And we just it was just so life-giving to our whole family. When we came back, there was a Saturday we had free, and it was like, well, let's find something like that and we'll just like make a day of it here. And I think partly because of COVID, a lot of places that had some outdoor cornhole boards, ping pong tables or whatever, they'd put them away. But we couldn't find anything like that. And we certainly couldn't find any local mini golfing. And that was like our favorite part of the trip. And so our gears got turning like, I wonder if other people would enjoy something like this. And I wonder if the community would like, oh, where have you been all this time? Like, this is what we needed. And so long story about how we ended up with the barn, because we didn't own that barn, but we'd always loved it, obviously used it for props. And it's over 100 years old, so there's just so few like that still around. Mm-hmm. We got a little dose of courage, as we say, and we bought that property. So it's 4 acres, the historic barn there, and then we got to work. So did I leave any important details out? And also, we knew we love wedding photography, but we knew it was probably something we weren't going to want to be doing in our 70s, you know?
Yeah.
And so it had just been on our radar of like, I wonder what's next for us. Like, do we need to start kind of transitioning and thinking about it? So the timing was really great.
When COVID hit, because I always said what's great about our job with being wedding photographers and owning your own business is we'll never get fired. We'll always have
That's right.
We'll always have some business. Like bad years, you have less business, but then COVID hit, and they're like, now you have no business. And I'm like, that's a reality we didn't even.
Wasn't
you mean you didn't contemplate a global pandemic?
No, it was not on the business plan.
You know, it's as a risk manager, I didn't contemplate it.
Okay.
My bingo card did not have global pandemic on it.
So some of that, and then the wedding business is still not the same. Like,
no,
vendors who have been doing it like with me for a long time that are fantastic at what they do are struggling to find the same quality business that they used to. Mm-hmm. So we still do it, but we're like, what if we did something else also? Mm-hmm. And we love the idea of people getting outside. We're both very outdoorsy. We love hiking. We don't like
screens.
We don't like screens. You go out to dinner and everyone's on a screen. There's 30 screens on the wall. Like, we don't have a TV at Wayback besides the menu and some ads. But we love seeing like parents playing with their kids and the phones are down, and it's just like, it's fun how it's supposed to be. And so we're seeing now what we envisioned when we created it. Like, hey, we could create a space that could be really valuable for people.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what are, for someone who is looking for a thing to do, or hosting an event, how do you approach that topic?
Yeah. So we're open to the public Friday through Sunday. You just come by. It's $6 admission, which there's not a lot of things you can do for $6. Our heart behind that is we want regulars. Like, we want people to not feel like they have to save up to come enjoy being outside. And then we have party packages online, just like any other, entertainment space. And that piece has been so joyful, like so fun to have. On a given weekend, we'll host 4 or 5 birthday parties. And it's from, like, we have a 90th birthday party tomorrow, which is the oldest.
90.
And we, 2 weekends ago, had a 1-year-old's birthday party. So it's like, from great-grandparent age down to little bitties, I feel like there's something fun for everyone. And even if, like, games aren't your jam, it's just a really peaceful, lovely space. People say they feel like they're at, like, a 4th of July picnic. We also get a lot of people commenting on, like, it's just so refreshing to not be in, like, a concrete jungle. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's almost like, enjoy our backyard, even though it's not our backyard, but, like, you don't have to take care of. There you go.
So with parties, we have options where you can rent the barn while we're open. So we kind of rope off the barn area. You can host your 50, 100 people party. But we're still, so we call them semi-private rentals. And then we also have the option, like Monday through Thursday, you can rent the whole place out for yourself because we're not open to the public. So.
And then do you offer all the tables and linens and all those other things, or?
It's not a linen kind of vibe.
No.
It's a more like picnic table, rustic. Lots of birthday parties will bring their own tablecloths, but I think it's more of a convenience of, the cupcake mess can just be bundled up and thrown in the trash.
But we have tables everywhere.
That's what plastic tablecloths from Kroger's is for.
Right.
Exactly.
Or, used to run to Party City and the theme is blue. So you run and buy,
all the blue.
run down there and grab all the blue things.
Yep.
And so you said you have a menu out there. So you have catering, or you have?
We have food on site.
Okay.
Yeah.
So restaurant and bar inside the barn.
So who's the cook? Who's the bartender?
All of the above. We do all the things.
Well, she's the chef. So she created the menus. We have 3 different grilled cheeses. We have a pesto and a pizza grilled cheese, and
those are kind of fun
fantastic.
Pesto grilled cheese.
Yeah.
So good.
That sounds really.
And the pizza grilled cheese legitimately tastes like pizza. It looks like a grilled cheese, but there's pepperoni on it and marinara and Havarti. It's yummy.
All right, guys, we're going to have to cut this episode short so we can all go to the Wayback Barn and jump it after.
You got to wait. So the other part is the whiskey.
Oh.
So I was in charge of the whiskey. So
He does the alcohol.
We have a whiskey bar of 12
to 14.
to 14
maybe.
rotating whiskeys.
All right. So what do you pair with the pizza grilled cheese?
Which whiskey?
Yes.
Oh,
What goes well with that?
I mean, any whiskey goes well, or bourbon. Yeah.
It's all ones we like. So there's not one out there we don't like. And we have beer and wine as well, and a couple mixed drinks. And because we're still doing all the things, it's just been a slow roll. So as people request things and we keep hearing it, we're like, oh yeah, we can add margarita. So a couple months ago, we've added that. And it's popular. It's a really good margarita. We get the good organic agave lime juice.
Allison and I added a frozen drink machine on a whim. We're at Costco, and she's like,
Danger. Don't go to
Ninja. It's like we have 7 different Ninja machines at this point. It's wild. We've got a blender. We've got
Do you have the ice cream
maker?
Yeah, creamy, whatever that is.
It's called the Ninja Creamy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it, and I think Allison's used it 4 times. So I'm not bitter. I'm not upset. It sits in the closet. It's not taking up counter space. But
I don't have to rent that from.
They have talk to Allison. Allison's got it. But I don't know if you guys have looked at, those other devices for a frozen marg or whatever. You can put those mixes in there, and I mean, that thing is solid. It is metal and hard plastic. So it would not be out of place if you were looking to add something additional to the menu.
Cool.
So, of course, when Vitamix tunes into this, they might just want to sponsor it, and put that in there.
Right.
The Wayback Barn, sponsored by Vitamix.
I love it. We're up for that.
That would help.
Yeah.
Blenders and
So we also have old-fashioned sodas, which a lot of people are like, oh, this is fun. I haven't had a real Coke in a while. So they're the real sugar sodas that come in a glass bottle.
Nice.
So we're wanting people to have the old-fashioned.
The Wayback.
Yeah, just the good old day vibe.
Yeah.
Where times are slower and simpler and people weren't on screens and we're actually chatting with each other. So.
Have you thought about having a cornhole tournament or something like that to draw a crowd for specific reasons?
Horseshoes.
Sorry, my marketing brain is spinning into.
So we've done one. We want to start having them, and we did it early on, so it was decent, but we want it to be a little more attended. But we'd love to start doing those more regularly, where we could get a board up of the winner of.
That's right.
Yeah,
leaderboard.
Well, and the great thing is with that barn, you probably have plenty of room to store 8 sets of cornhole tables somewhere on the property.
Yeah.
It's
we've got 4 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you could take it way back to when you were in elementary school and have the ultimate corporate challenge, kickball, cornhole, dodgeball, and have the leaderboard of the team as well as individuals.
That could be fun.
Is there a kickball field on the 4 acres?
There's a field that can be used for all kinds of things.
Yeah, so we store a bunch of balls back in the booth for football, kickball, soccer.
Like a wiffle bat.
We have a volleyball net.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that when people come, if you go a random place, you go mini golf, your family mini golfs, and you leave. If you go axe throw, or if you go, whatever you go do, you do it and you leave.
Yeah.
What people have loved, and they stay so long because they come and it's they go mini golf, and then the parents get a drink, and then the kids go play football on the field, and then they make a deal with each other, and the other one goes, they're like, all right, let's go play volleyball, let's go play gaga ball. So it kind of keeps them, there's not like this one kid wants to leave situation where you have if you just go out to eat or just go to one place. It's just like there's so much in one spot that nobody's bored.
What's the maintenance like? Because business owner James is going, that sounds like a lot of maintenance.
That's correct.
It's a lot of maintenance. Yeah. I'm currently in a struggle with trying to hire people to help because I do it all myself. It's kind of my blessing and curse is I know how to do everything. So I tend to do it. So I'm trying to say, hey, I don't need to do this. I need to do these other things.
You got to be the CEO.
Yeah, but
it also encourages you to buy toys, though, right? You have a zero turn.
Well, my daughters mow.
Oh, see,
so that's been farmed out a long time.
Hired help.
That's right.
And I don't remind them, like, because we're closed on the weekends, so they do it
during
Tuesday
the week
and Thursday. They get up, get it done.
Because you guys homeschool, right?
So we do like a hybrid where they're at school 3 days and they're home the other 2 for homeschool stuff.
Very cool.
There's nothing wrong with teaching your children to work.
What name of school? Allison knows the name of this off the top of her head. What's the
Cornerstone Christian downtown McKinney?
Yeah, I was like, I think I've heard about that. I just forget what the name of it is.
Yeah. So the last 2 weeks, I've had 3 people hired that we text. They're going to show up. Hey, where are you? I'll be there. And they just don't show up. So I'm just in a constant battle trying to find some good help.
All right, specifically, what help do you need? Because, we have an audience.
Yeah. So someone who knows how to do
chainsaw,
just a lot of things, chainsawing, using a drill, using a saw, because there's just random stuff. Like you can imagine. So a lot of parents just hang out and the kids go play. So everything we do has to be as unbreakable as possible, and everything is breaking all the time, even as best as you make.
So it sounds like what you're hiring for is just a project manager, handyman sort of thing.
Yeah.
You envision this being full-time, part-time, what?
Just part-time, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe once or twice a week.
Yeah, just a couple times a week, put in some hours, just to get it off my plate so I can be the CEO more and do the things. Because that's what we're trying to focus on is like, okay, what am I best at?
Yeah,
that's what I need to be doing. So we just had an event last night, which won't be last night when this comes out, but it was a homeschool hoedown where it was a homeschool event came because there's not dances, when you're homeschooling, and it was a huge hit. And Laura does all the scheduling, and so she's scheduling out. She's like, all right, so we'll both be working it. And I was like, you know what? I'm a really good photographer. I need to just be the photographer tonight.
That's right.
And so she lined up like extra people. So, because what happens is my personality, if it's like something's not going well, or there's a long line, I just drop stuff and I end up not getting good photos. So I've got thousands of dollars of equipment and we're getting iPhone photos because we're just rushed all the time. So it was nice to finally, like last night, I was like, okay, I did what I was good at. And that's going to help us grow because now we have good photos and not just iPhone photos, because iPhone photos are terrible at night. It's
terrible.
So I got my flash. It was like shooting a wedding. I got my flashes set out and I was able to capture it. And
bro,
did you have a second shooter?
If you've got remote flash, you've got your 1.4 lens or whatever.
Yeah, we were rolling.
Like that's right.
Wherever you go, it's good.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. And set up your 3 or 4 lights.
Well, so on my to-do list now is I'm going to install, so I don't have to put a light stand, I'm going to install on both corners of the barn.
And run power.
A spot. Well, just to set the flash.
A speed light.
So it's like, so it's just up on the wall.
One thing about the help, and I was just sitting here thinking as you're talking, it's like maybe a lot easier solution would be to simply have some sort of structured arrangement with one of these local handyman companies where you just, hey, these are the 5 things that I need to be done. And you decide what the frequency is. Hey, every 2 weeks, I need someone to do these 12 things.
Yeah.
Come out, do these 12 maintenance things, and leave. Invoice me, and you're done. And that way you don't have work comp, you don't have any overhead, you don't have to worry about it. You literally give them a list and say, every second Thursday, I want that done.
Yep. That's good.
And they will just come out and do it.
Well, that's what I was hoping with, just because there's a lot of people that seem interested. And I thought if I get the right person, it's the same person. They know where stuff is and they get it done.
You know who can help with that? The McKinney Chamber of Commerce. which you're already a member of.
We are.
Yes.
That it literally is like one of the main things the chamber is amazing at, is helping people find the right business and helping businesses find other businesses to help them do what they do best.
Yeah.
So you guys can stay in your lane.
Yeah. And that's
So-
helpful because, when you run in your own business, we're just all the time drowning. And so it's like,
Yeah.
talking with other people that are in the same realm, it's like, oh, that is a great idea. Very simple,
Well,
great idea.
I mean,
You need to act like husband and wife and go to some other event space and go, I was thinking to have an event here. How do you make sure that everything's not breakable? How do you make sure?
man.
Spies.
Yes.
So we promised you a hard stop so you can have pickup line go the way it's supposed to. So we have one final question, and I'm going to hit that button, and you both get to answer it.
Cool.
So, Fred, do you want to hit him with that?
No wrong answers. But who would win in a fight between a giant polar bear and a great white shark? They're in a 6-foot body of water, infinite dimensions. There's no side, no shore, no shallow, no anything. Body of water 6 feet deep, giant polar bear, great white shark. Who wins?
Is there like a factually correct answer?
No.
Oh, I wondered if you were going to tell us at the end.
No.
Because you've
It's
seen this
totally
happen.
your choice.
Great white shark.
Why?
Wait, before you say that, what's your answer? Don't want to taint the
I was
answers.
going to lean towards shark too.
I
Okay.
think that's,
Okay.
I
that's
think
their
they're better
domain.
swimmers. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
That's their home turf.
That's like, so she was a swimmer. And so our kids, when we go somewhere and there's water, they're like, hey, Dad, come with me. I was like, no.
Send
Mom could drown me.
I could.
Strength doesn't matter when it comes to water in your domain.
Mhm.
Yep.
So you married Aqua Woman.
I did.
All right.
For the record, I'm team polar bear. He's team shark.
That's right.
So,
Oh,
for me,
you're
it
in the
comes-
minority.
It depends on the week. Depends on
Oh, yeah.
there have been
Yeah,
there have been
the last
recording
two
days.
people that we had, they were both polar
Polar
bear.
bear, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
It totally depends on who's sitting across from us.
Now I really want to know what would happen. I feel like we need to make.
Well,
this
here's the thing. A
Ask
polar bear
ChatGPT.
is about
Yeah.
10 feet tall, 12 feet tall, depending on how big the bear is, and it weighs about 2,000 pounds. A full grown adult polar bear, just an absolute beast.
Yeah.
But the shark
why-
is an 18 to 23 foot killing machine. It's
Yeah.
just exists to bring death upon its victims. So for me, it comes down to 5 weapons versus 1 weapon. The polar bear has 4 massive paws and a mouth full of teeth. The shark just has an even bigger mouth full of even more teeth. So it's who knows? It's kind of a coin flip.
That's
I think it could go either way.
Okay.
So, but hey,
Ask
yeah.
your kids that in the pickup line. Who would win?
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
that is a fun
When
way
you
to
get
go
that
home.
music track to pick up.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
The new Taylor
I
Swift
don't-
album dropped today. Just play something from there.
Wait, did it really?
It
Yes.
did, and I will not play it because I'm going to hear it. I have 2 teenage daughters,
I'll
2
pray.
daughters in that
And
range.
my
so-
mom got them a karaoke machine for Christmas.
Oh, that's against the grandma code.
Oh, but guess what? Whose office is right below the karaoke machine?
Mhm.
This guy.
And our house is just very old, over 100 years old, and so you hear everything, and
Yep.
it's like you're at a concert.
You got to go, so you're not late for the pickup line. So I'm going to go ahead and say this has been another episode of the McKinney Podcast. All the information on the Wayback Barn and Ryan O'Dowd Photography is going to be in the description on YouTube and in the show notes on the podcast platforms. Thanks, everybody.